Okay, so I want to now do an example in the spreadsheet so you can see, how the spreadsheet can be used. It's pretty nice. So the first step is, okay, we have maximize, so that's good. Everything is less than or equal to, that's a good thing. So let's set everything so the variables are on the left. So we have p minus 2.5x minus 3y equals 0. And we have 3x plus 6y plus s1, the slack variable, equals 90. 2x plus y plus s2 equals 35. And then x plus y plus S3 equals 20. So I'm going to set up tableau number 1, and the objective function constraint 2 and constraint 3. Oops, 3. Okay. And I'm just going to put the coefficients in here. Oops. Let's leave room for the names of the variables. X, constant, and test. And let's make it centered so it makes it easier to read. So this first equation has a 1, a minus 2.5, a minus 3, 0, 0, 0, constant is 0, and that's it. The constant constraint number 1, 3, 6, oops, sorry, 0, x is 3, y is 6, s1 is 1, 0, 0, 90. Constraint 2, 0, 2, 1, 0, and then S2 is 1, 0, 35. I'm looking at these equations right here now. And then 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 20. Okay, so the first step, if you remember, is to find the critical or the key column, which is the most negative of the x and y, so that's this one. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do yellow. Let's do red. And then I'm going to do the test. I'll go through this test. Remember the constant divided by the key column value. And the most negative is this one, so this is the key row. Okay, and so this is the key value. So for tableau 2, do this quickly because it really does not take a lot of effort here. With the spreadsheet, it's really simple. So I want to convert this row or this column to a 1 here and zeros in the other two places. So a 1 in this row right here is just, I'm going to multiply this or divide this by the key value. So that's going to be absolute all the way across the row. There we are. Now, to convert this one, I'm going to use this formula here. Right? So I'm going to say I want the cell in the first row and the key column, which is column 3. So it's this one. But I'm going to fix, because this is fixed, I'm going to fix the column. And I'm going to divide that by the cell. Actually, it's just fixed row, fixed column of the key value. So it's that. That's fixed, both row and column, times. Now I'm going to take the cell, the key row, and column that I'm in. So that's this one. But I'm going to fix the row now. So that's the what I will subtract from the individual cell I'm looking at, which is this one, minus that number. Okay? And that comes out to a 0. That's what I was looking for, right? But so I copy that, and those come out to zeros. So that's a good test. But what I'm going to do here is copy this all the way over. Okay. The reason for using these fixes and the absolute addressing and all that is to make it easier to you know, you just have to copy. Once you set it up right, in that one column, you got everything else set up perfectly. Okay, so now I'm going to do. Now I've got this one all zeros and one, zeros and one. I've got one more I've got to do. I've got a negative term in here. So what I'm going to do here is set this up again. I'm going to do Tableau 3. Let me change this. And what I'm going to do here is erase this and identify, okay, so here's the key column, right? We know that. It's the most negative. And then the test value is 15 divided by that. And if I go all the way through, okay, the most negative is this one, so this is the key row. And therefore, this is the key value. Okay? So the third row is the key row. So I'm going to multiply that third row by this reciprocal of this number, fixed. So when I do that, come out with whatever values I come out with, right? So that's that key row. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to fix this first one and check it just to make sure. I always do the key column first so I can check things, right? And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to get that equation back in my sights so that I don't make a mistake, which is often the case. So I'm going to, here's the cell, let's see, row I, so we're in this row. So I want to, oops, wait a minute here. Hold on. I have to go up to that other, I want to be able to see that other value here, the value above me. There we go, there we go. So let's do this one. And so this is equal to this value, row I, and column K is fixed. So the column is going to be fixed. And then that's divided by the key value, that's both are fixed, times this value, row, the key row is fixed and the column can change. So that, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract that from this number. and I get a 0, so that's a good check. And I can plug that in like that. So once I do that, now I can just copy everything as I did before. And now see, these are non-negatives, so I'm done. So the answer is the maximum value for P is 55. The X term equals 10, and the Y term equals 10 also. The Y is equal to 1 here, so that's a 10. X is 1 there, that's a 10. So that's it.